Rose plant can show you many types of leaf problems. One of them is their yellow leaves, and in this video I will show you 6 most common causes of yellow leaves on rose plant and their easy solutions. So keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. The biggest reason of yellow leaves on rose plant is the waterlogging. Rose plant is very sensitive to watering, and an overwatered condition causes yellow leaves on rose plant very commonly. So check your rose plant soil. If it's looking wet, then it's the problem. The best way to water rose plant is to let the upper layer of soil to dry and then water. A water blocking soil mix can also cause yellow leaves, so make sure your soil is draining out the extra moisture efficiently. For that, a good soil mix is linked in the description box to buy, and make sure you aren't adding too much moisture in the soil. The another cause of yellow leaves of rose plant is the change of season. The sudden rise and fall of temperature can also turn the rose leaves yellow. It also happens when we enter summers from the healing temperature of springs, but it's totally harmless. Once the leaves turns yellow, the plant will grow new leaves within a week. Just give it some time and water carefully. Another big reason of yellow leaves on rose plant is the deficiency of nutrients. Rose plant is a heavy feeder, and most of its leaf problems comes up only due to the use of a low dose fertilizer. The nutritional need of rose plant is much higher than other plants. Shortage of magnesium and nitrogen can result yellow leaves. So here make sure you are using a good fertilizer on your rose plant regularly. And for the fertilizer, use a powerful fertilizer. Rose plant also becomes unable to absorb nutrients from the soil when the pH rises. So here your soil mix should be slightly acidic as well. You can simply use this fertilizer that is made for such plants using very simple ingredients. Complete guide on this fertilizer is linked in the description box. Must check it out. Another thing that causes yellow leaves on rose plant is the life of your leaf. It's very common. As the leaves gets older, they turns yellow and falls off. Here you don't need to worry, as the older leaves falls, rose plant also grow new leaves. Mostly the lower leaves turns yellow, or the leaves that are not working for the plant. The another reason of yellow leaves on rose plant is the attack of pests. Rose plant is susceptible to many types of pests like aphids, whiteflies, thrips and mites. So once these pests attack on rose plant, it gets weaker and then yellow leaves appears. Dealing with pests and insects can be difficult, but it's very easy to prevent them. For that you can simply use a homemade pesticide like neem oil spray. You can also use neem oil spray for an infected plant, just use more frequently. For making and applying neem oil spray, you can check out a video linked in the description box and use this spray on your roses every 10 days. Another common cause of rose plant yellow leaves is the bounding of roots and the compactness of soil. In both cases, the roots become unable to grow and spread, and this thing puts stress on the plant, which results yellowing leaves and a very stunted growth. For the bounding of roots, you need to provide it a bigger pot. Choose at least 10 to 15 inches of a pot like this grow bag. It's linked in the description box to buy. Rains and spring days are the best times to repot your rose plant. After the repotting, the remaining leaves may turn yellow, but it's natural, just give it some time. For the compactness of rose soil, you can use sand or perlite in it. But you should check out this video. It describes you all about making a good soil mix at home using very simple ingredients.